Dear children, do you remember where we have stopped? Now we will continue the topic in this video. Children, so till now we have learnt about the language of topo sheets. Now we are going to study about types of topo sheets. As we have studied that Survey of India prepares topo sheets. Based on scale used, they have categorized topo sheets into three main groups. 1. Million sheets. 2. Quarter sheets. 3. Quadrant sheets. Million sheets. India and the adjoining countries are divided into 4x4 sheets. These are called the million sheets. The extent of million sheets is 4 of latitudes and 4 of longitudes. A total of 36 million sheets are drawn to cover our whole country. There are numbered 45, 46, 47. The scale of these sheets is 1:1 lakh. That is, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilometers. Quarter sheets. A million sheet is divided into 16 equal parts, and each part is called a quarter sheet. The quarter sheets are also called 1:1 sheets or degree sheets. These sheets are marked as A, B, C, D and so on till P and written as 45A, 45B, 45C and so on. The scale of these sheets is 1:2,50,000 or 1:2.5 kilometers. Quarter sheet means quarter part of million sheet, that is 1 latitude or 1 longitude. Quadrant sheets. A quarter sheet is further subdivided into 16 equal parts. Each part of a quarter sheet is called as quadrant sheet. The extent of each quadrant sheet is 1/4 or 15th of latitudes and 1/4 or 15 of longitudes. These sheets are numbered from 1 to 16 and written as 45A/1, 45A/2 and so on up to 45A/16. The scale of these sheets is 1:50,000 or 2 centimeters is to 1 kilometer. These were the type of topo sheets. Now we will see how a cartographer draws a map. To draw a map, he uses the grid system. What is grid? A network of latitudes and longitudes is called grid. The grid is useful to locate places on the map. Children, on a topo sheet, it is difficult to calculate the exact latitudes and longitudes of a place. So, to solve this problem, a set of vertical and horizontal lines are drawn in red. The map makes use of contours, benchmarks and spot heights to show their different relief features. Children, do you know contours? The contours are the lines drawn on a map which joins the places that have the same height above the mean sea level. The contours method is probably the most precise and popular. It is the standard method to show relief features on topo sheets. Characteristics. Contours are shown in brown. They are marked with a number called the contour value. The value shows the height of the land in meters above the mean sea level. They neither start nor end abruptly in a given area, and they do not cross each other. The spacing between the contours show the nature of the slope. There also forms a grid and a network of squares. This is called the arbitrary grid system. The vertical grid lines drawn from the north to south are called eastings. The horizontal grid lines drawn from east to west are called northings. The eastings and the northings intersect to form a network of squares called as arbitrary grid system. Each square in the arbitrary grid system is called the grid square. Representation of relief on topo sheets. Students, now we study how relief features, that is, the physical features of earth like mountains, plains, plateaus, etc., are represented on. We are going to see some examples on how we can identify the slopes with the help of the contours. The uniform slope is shown by evenly spaced contours. The steep slope is shown by closely spread contours. Children, now we identify the relief features. For example, a conical hill rises almost uniformly from the surrounding land, so it is shown by almost concentric contours. A plateau is a flat topped highland which rises abruptly from the adjoining place. The top of the plateau is usually without contours, and the edges are shown by closely spaced contours. Benchmark. Sometimes the height of a specific point of a prominent or durable object such as rock or building in the field are recorded. For permanent reference, this height is known as benchmark. It is shown by a black dot followed by BM and a number. Spot height. The exact height of a spot or place above the mean sea level is shown on a topo sheet, which is called as spot height. It is shown by a black dot followed by a number. Now we will study representations of settlement on topo sheets. What do you mean by settlement? A cluster of houses in a village or a town where people live is called as settlement. The settlement are two types. They are permanent, temporary.
There are three types of settlement pattern: nucleated pattern, dispersed pattern, and linear pattern. We will further discuss this topic in the class. Hope you understood all the above topics. Do the following assignment.
Dear children, we will cover the topic in the next video session.